Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, the place where we decode machines, explore their soul, and bring you honest, real-world insights. Today, we're diving into one of the most accessible and soul-satisfying cruisers on the road right now with the 2025 Royal Enfield Meteor 350. A bike that doesn't try to outpace time, but instead invites you to slow down and enjoy the ride. Whether you're a new rider looking for a confident first motorcycle or a seasoned cruiser searching for simplicity with attitude, the Meteor 350 delivers something truly rare. Emotional value wrapped in a retro modern silhouette. Let's start at the heart of the Meteor. It's powered by Royal Enfield's now familiar 349cc air oil-cooled, single-cylinder engine, part of their J-Series platform. This motor isn't chasing high revs or adrenaline-pumping acceleration. Instead, it's tuned for linear-to-work delivery and mellow, confident cruising. The 2025 version produces around 20.2 horsepower at 6,100 revolutions per minute and 27 Nm of torque at 4,000 revolutions per minute, numbers that haven't changed on paper, but the ride certainly has. Thanks to refined engine mapping, the throttle response is smoother, the low-end torque feels more planted, and vibrations are significantly better controlled than previous iterations. The engine is mated to a 5-speed gearbox, which has been further refined for 2025. Gear shifts feel slicker, and clutch pull is marginally lighter, making city commuting and highway touring equally effortless. It's not the bike that demands aggression, it's one that rewards consistency. Between 60 to 90 km per hour, the Meteor finds its comfort zone as smooth, steady, and ready for the long haul. For riders who prioritize experience over outright speed, this machine checks the right boxes. The 2025 Meteor continues to ride on a twin down-tube spine frame, which has earned praise for its stability and composure. Royal Enfield hasn't messed with what works here. The front telescopic forks with 130 mm of travel and rear twin shock absorbers with 6-step preload adjustment offer a plush, comfortable ride. It eats up potholes, undulations, and rough patches with ease. It's not overly soft or wallowy, just balanced and reassuring, which is exactly what you want in a cruiser. Braking performance is managed by a 300 mm front disc with a twin piston caliper and a 270 mm rear disc, both assisted by dual-channel ABS. While the front brake feel is still on the softer side, it delivers predictable stopping power. You're not going to stop on a dime, but you're going to stop with confidence, which is exactly what matters for its target audience. Let's talk about design, because design is where the Meteor 350 quietly steals the show. From a distance, it looks like a classic cruiser: round headlamp, teardrop fuel tank, wide handlebars, and a low-slung stance. But up close, the attention to detail becomes clear. The 2025 update introduces new color schemes, deeper paint finishes, improved switchgear tactile feel, and a slightly redesigned seat for better comfort and aesthetics. The Chrome Edition in particular now comes with diamond-cut alloy wheels and upgraded chrome touches on the exhauster and mirrors, giving it that extra bit of visual flair. The LED DRL integrated halogen headlamp continues to provide decent illumination, although some might still wish for a full LED setup. The instrument cluster is a semi-digital unit, blending analog charm with modern functionality. Speed is analog, while the digital pod shows the odometer, trip meters, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, and clock. And yes, the Tripper navigation pod, Royal Enfield's turn-by-turn navigation system powered by Google Maps, is now standard across all variants, a welcome move for touring enthusiasts. Ergonomically, the Meteor is pure comfort. The saddle height is just 765 mm, making it friendly for shorter riders while still offering an upright and commanding posture. Forward set foot pegs, a well-padded split seat, and pulled-back handlebars ensure all-day comfort. Whether you're riding for 20 minutes or 200 kilometers, the ergonomics never get tiring. And with a 15-liter fuel tank, you've got enough range to keep your stops minimal and your rides uninterrupted. Royal Enfield has also paid attention to build quality. From the fit and finish of panels to the paint quality and switchgear feedback, everything feels more premium than it did a few years ago. The side panels are better integrated, wiring is tidier, and rust resistance has been improved with updated coatings and treatments. It's a small but meaningful evolution in how Enfield is polishing its image from a legacy manufacturer to a globally competitive brand. Now let's talk about pricing and value. In 2025, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 starts at approximately 2 Indian rupees and 20 paise lakh for the Bass Fireball variant, goes up to 2 Indian rupees and 35 paise lakh for the Stellar variant, and tops out around 2 Indian rupees and 50 paise lakh for the Chrome edition. Considering the quality improvements, feature set, and the sheer ride experience, the Meteor still remains one of the most value-packed cruisers in the sub-500cc segment, and not just in India, but globally. For international markets like the UK, Europe, and the US, the pricing is obviously higher due to shipping and compliance costs, but the core value proposition remains the same. A beautifully simple machine that delivers relaxed motorcycling in its purest form. But what really sets the 2025 Meteor 350 apart? It's the combination of approachability, refinement, and emotional connection. In a market full of bikes trying to be faster, louder, more high-tech, the Meteor dares to be calm. It dares to slow down. It dares to tell you that motorcycling isn't always about carving corners or hitting 150 on the highway. It's about soaking in the journey. The thump of the single-cylinder engine, the slight rumble through the bars, the way it tracks straight on open roads, all of it creates a unique bond between rider and machine. And for those who love customizing their rides, Royal Enfield's Make It Yours platform continues to expand. You can personalize seats, mirrors, windshields, engine guards, panniers, and more, making your Meteor a reflection of your personality. Whether you like minimalist style or full-on touring setup, there's a Meteor configuration waiting for you. So, who is this bike really for? It's for the rider who values simplicity and character. Someone who wants a motorcycle that's friendly enough for daily commutes, yet soulful enough for weekend escapes. It's for the new rider who doesn't want to be intimidated, and the experienced rider who wants to reconnect with the roots of motorcycling. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Meteor 350 isn't here to revolutionize the cruiser segment, but it is here to refine it. It's smoother, more comfortable, slightly better equipped, and more thoughtfully detailed than ever before. If you're in the market for a middleweight cruiser that's easy to live with, easy to ride, and hard to forget, the Meteor deserves a serious look. That's all for today's review. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Shift Hub, and drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you ride a Meteor yourself or are considering one. Ride safe, ride smart, and as always, keep shifting.